church tonight. We don't have church tonight. Yeah. Oh, you called me. Well, I've got Charles. Oh, okay. Well, evidently, okay, we're good. Yeah, I've got some over at Langford Memorial tonight. Just doing backpack stuff in backpacks. And, but we don't have anything else tonight. It has. It has. I'm not fighting it. It has. It really has. Just to take a break. So yeah. So tonight there probably won't be long. They're just stuffing some backpacks, and then like I said, things kind of get back to whatever normal is. Eric's still holding in there. He actually just last night, just out of the blue, got up and went to the bathroom. It's like, oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's miraculous. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking. Sometimes I'm thinking, man, I can get hospice patients to come to church. Sometimes I can't get it. Can't get ones that have nothing wrong with them. Uh,
laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. So I'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
And good afternoon. This is a flight originating out of Newark Liberty International Airport, and we're going to be flying down to Charlotte. This is a Delta flight. So we're going to go ahead and get started and get our flight plan loaded and see if we can get this thing going. We're going to also, let's go ahead and make sure that's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes.
Right.
Please stand up for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Load our flight plan here. And I probably loaded the wrong flight plan just then. We'll see. We may have to cancel and reload that flight plan, but we'll see. I think because this is we've flown in on a earlier and we're flying back out.
Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling.
Make sure we loaded correctly here.
Flight deck refueling terminated as requested. Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling.
And we're going out on the port 4 departure. I think that's right. Biggie. Yeah, port 4 Biggie. That's us. Okay. Brian, can you get our IFR clearance, please?
I'll get our IFR clearance from clearance on 118.85.
Newark Liberty International Airport clearance, Delta 7673. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have Foxtrot.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Delta 7673, Newark Liberty International Airport clearance. Cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors Big E, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.6 squawk 6132. Expect runway 22 right.
Very busy airport here, I think.
Julia Tango requesting IFR clearance to Columbus. We have information, Juliet.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board the Delta Sky.
I had to reset our IRS. It's acting up there. Should fix it. There we go. I was getting a little concerned there, but everything looks okay. Okay. Brian, you're in charge of all comms on this flight.
I am now in charge of comms.
And would you get our pushback and start clearance?
I'll request pushback and start clearance from ground on 121.8.
Newark Liberty International Airport ground, Delta 7673.
Ground
Requesting
cockpit,
pushback and
please
start
show
clearance.
me
We
where
have
you want to go.
Delta 7673, pushback and
Ground
start approved,
cockpit,
tail west.
TOW is driving up.
Ground Speedbird 9275, request taxi.
Speedbird 9275, push and start approved, tail southwest.
I'm there, Speedbird 9275, request taxi. Romeo Kilo Yankee Sierra and Mike for runway 22 left. Speedbird 9275.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
This is a busy airport. Newark. There's more coming in. Is that...
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane. 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a rack. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-in baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the
Broaden,
mask
you
over
can
your
get our
nasal mouth,
taxi
lift the
clearance.
elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is
I'll get our
flowing, so
taxi
don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in
Newark
case.
Liberty
Life
International
vests are in a
Airport
compartment
ground,
beneath
Delta
or adjacent to your seat.
7673, ready to
Please
taxi.
remove the
You have
vest from its
information.
container
Zero.
by pulling on the tag and then opening the pouch.
Delta
Lift the vest over your
7673,
head.
taxi to
Wrap
runway
the strap
22 right
around
via
your
Romeo
waist,
Echo
attach
Bravo,
it to the
Romeo
buckle
Mike.
in front, and adjust securely around your waist.
Romeo Echo Bravo,
As you
Romeo
leave
Mike.
the plane,
Delta
inflate the vest by
7673.
pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated mic is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table, footrest, and leg rest. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
This is a busy airport, I'll tell you that. It's very busy. We're going out on 22 right. And not trying, we don't want to get caught for speeding. There we go, buddy. I don't understand what he's doing. He took off, well, he decided to take off at a different part. I think we are going to be taking off here. We're not using the whole runway, though. This is 22 right, but I can actually, there's an actual section that goes further down this way, and I'm just not using it. Okay. Okay. We're going to reset the chronometers. I need to reset them. There we go. There we go. RTO is on. Flaps are set to 5. Excuse me. Flaps are set to 5. We just for safekeeping, we're going out on Baga, which is going to be heading of 190. So we're going to change our heading to 190 here. Okay. Brian, we're holding short at runway 22 right, ready for takeoff.
I'll get our takeoff clearance.
I'm trying to be conscious of any traffic here.
Holding short of runway 22 right, ready to depart.
Delta 7673, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower, runway 22 right, winds 230 at 8 gusting 18, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, runway heading cleared for takeoff. Delta 7673.
All right, we are we're in a holding pattern on here. Delta 7673, we've got a United flight that's taking off on the runway. We'd like to wait about a minute before we take off to make sure we don't get caught up in any turbulence.
Delta 7673, roger. Hold short of runway 22 right. Advise when ready for departure.
Delta 7673, we're ready for departure. 22 right.
Delta 7673, runway 22 right, winds 230 at 8 gusting 18, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, runway heading cleared for takeoff. Delta 7673.
So let's see if we feel any of that that jet wash or that it's definitely there.
80 knots. D1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Gear up. We just hit the 1,000 mark. LNAV, VNAV. Flaps retracted.
Delta 7673, contact departure on 127.6.
Switching to departure.
Command A, autopilot engaged.
Newark Liberty departure, Delta 7673.
Delta 7673, Newark Liberty departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 280, turn right heading 245, vectors to Big E, then own navigation.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude,
right heading 245, vectors to Big E, then own navigation.
Thank you
Delta
to each of you,
7673.
and welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any
Delta 7673, contact Kennedy departure on 125.7.
Caution if opening the overhead bins
Kennedy departure
to
on
prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front
climbing
of you.
past 4,000 feet for flight level 280.
On today's flight in the economy cabin, we'll have our pleasure of
Kennedy departure, good evening, altimeter 29.93.
Starbucks coffees, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available, complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket.
We're
Please be reminded that Delta
only
is
450
major credit or debit
450
card
miles
purchases of
from
beverages and
Charlotte,
snacks.
so this is not a long
However,
flight.
you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Landing lights are up, and continuous is back to regular mode, and the wheel well light is off. Center pumps, hydraulics are off. I don't need them anymore. Oh, I thought I was off of course, but when they cleared me to go direct to Biggie, that took out about 3 waypoints to let us to go straight to Biggie. That's really nice of them. That's good. Thank you there. Yeah, on my map it looks like I'm off course, but I'm really not. Sunglasses help on this? Not really.
Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
The Zibo, I like the cabin space in the Zibo. I like the windows better than Airbuses. Looks better. Just easier to look out the window. Okay.
Delta 7673, Kennedy departure. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Delta 7673.
I can't see my dash right now from the glare, but I have a MSD in front of me, like a hardware. It's actually hardware, so I can still actually see.
7673, contact New York Center on 118.975.
Contacting New York Center on 118.975. Delta 7673.
We should be switching over to standard anytime now.
New York Center, Delta 7673, evening climbing past 17,000 for flight level 320.
Delta 7673, New York Center, good evening, altimeter 29.902.
We're almost to Biggie. In fact, where's my... That's our path. So we're just now almost to Biggie, and then we're on the highway right here. So 18 left is a runway that it looks like we should be going in on. So I'm going to say our arrival runway is 18 left. We're coming out on Kistler, and Arrow. And we'll lock that in. Once I have that in there, I can go here to our init ref, and I've got my ILS of 110.35. So 110. And we're going to be going in on flaps setting of 40 at 144 knots. So now that VREF right there, 40 at 144, is not quite yet gospel. In so many words, it's really dependent on our landing information. So we're going to put 18 left in here, going on a dry runway. Brakes are we'll set brakes to 2, and we'll get an idea of our rough gross. Right now we're 149.2, so we're going to just throw out, we're thinking about, we're going to burn a significant amount of fuel. Let's just say if we burn 7,000 pounds of fuel. Let's use one, and we'll have to go back and double check this, but we put 135,000 in there. So on the VREF, it's wanting us to add 5. So if we're at 40 at 144, that means we're actually going to be landing at 40 at 149 at this time. And we'll see if that holds out. We'll pull down our forecasted winds. And yeah. I don't know what happened there. We'll try that one more time. You see that? It kind of bugged out. No, it's not taking it. That's all right. It's all right. We go ahead and put our altimeter in there also, which is 29 or 9 or 7. And we'll come back and finish that, but we're gonna need 300 200 and 150. You may wonder where I get those from. Well, let's get them. We'll fetch them. Descent forecast. So for 300, we need 25012. For 200, we need 25012. It's the same. It's the same. Okay. And then we need 150, which is 300.01. That means it's good. Very, very light winds. There.
1,000 to go.
And our QNH, what did I say it was for? Is 29 or 9 or 7. So let's get him out of the seatbelt just for just a moment. Anti-skid set to 2. And we're resetting our altitude to 3,000. And 18. What was that? 183 on our flight directors. There. Honestly, if they keep us on the 18 runway 18 left, that means we don't have to do a big transition to the other side of the airport. We get to come straight in. We'll see if that holds up. All right, coffee time.
Delta 7673, New York Center, contact Washington Center on 134.5.
Contacting Washington Center on Washington Center, Delta 7673, evening, maintaining flight level 320.
Delta 7673, Washington Center, good evening.
We are 164 nautical miles from top of descent. Yeah, we're really set. Right. We're more thankful we start descending. So how far away from top of descent? Got 151 nautical miles. Okay. All right, we're 90 nautical miles outside of top of descent. And then we'll be in Charlotte. It's not a very long flight. We're only at 45 minutes in air from takeoff now. So if you look out in the distance, all those traffic global flights, it's crazy. It's awesome. I mean, and think that there's some things that are different about different ones. Traffic global flights, what I've seen so far and using it is the airplanes, the AI actually respects each other. That part there has been something I've seen that's different from maybe some of the other ones like World Traffic Global. The Traffic Global, there seems to be like a mutual respect, and they when they line up, they just don't like roll over each other, and like they don't see each other, and so that part's been nice. Now I will say this: there's a setting on Traffic Global, and let me get it up here. So settings, it's called Collide with User, and you never want to click that setting, because what'll happen is you'll end up going into a flight and you're on fire because you've just like been like brought into the sim in a location where there's a plane, something just doesn't work, and it's just ugly. Whoa. Okay, so here's the here we have Traffic Global, 610 active aircraft. Wow. Yeah, there's a whole lot going on here. It won't let me use TCAS because it says when I do that, Xpilot blocks it. So that's why I don't. There. I notice it's got a never steal parking setting on here. Yeah, you're right. You never see me click that one.
Delta 7673, contact Washington Center on 134.4.
Contacting Washington Center on 134.4, Delta 7670.
Our fuel tanks right now are each, the left and right have 5,500 pounds each, roughly.
Delta 7673, Washington Center, good evening.
I really prefer to start down a little bit early, not a lot early. Let's see where we are. No, we're all right. We're good. Should be okay.
Delta 7673, Washington Center, expect the Chile 6 arrival. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes.
Expect the Chile 6 arrival. Delta 7673.
I guess he's about right. It's about 20 minutes. I'm 62 nautical miles from the top of descent. Get an idea of all the planes that are out there, so what is that? kill switch on.
Inside.
Outside. I took the vector off. I don't know if he may try to vector me, and I'll work with him if he does. But I took it off. Our QNH is already set. Our altimeter is already set. 299 or what was it? 7. 299 or 7. So we're set there. Did I ever go back in and add that? Winds. I think, yeah, I did. Okay. So we've got our winds in there. I'm good. I think we're ready. We're at 41 nautical miles from top of descent. Good shape now. Brian, we want to request clearance to start our descent on the Chile 6 arrival.
Requesting clearance to start our descent on the Chile 6 arrival.
Washington Center, Delta 7673.
Seatbelts on.
To begin our descent on the Chile 6 arrival.
Delta 7673, descend via Chile 6 into Charlotte.
Descend via Chile 6 into Charlotte. Delta 7673.
Headbins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. Kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle.
Attendants, please prepare the cab for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. Kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Washington Center, contact Atlanta Center on 127.85.
So our descent. Let's look and see if we've got any. So we do have an adder above at 270 at 27. So for whatever reason, we're almost there now. That's at Blue Jay. So it might stop us descending just for a little while. Like, well, not a lot, long time. I mean, we're 22 nautical miles from Blue Jay there. And then it'll pick back up. So Squeeze is 220 at or above. All right. Double check our checklist. We got our landing altitude set. Approach ref is there. VREF's done. Barrow's set. Navigation radio set. Auto brake is set. So see where I am here. No, I was thinking maybe I was at I may be. No, I was thinking I was at the Lexington airport, maybe. How about now? No. Right, we have a 220 hold coming, I think. It says it won't last long though if we make it there. It's like is that like 4.4 miles? We may not have to stop. It may keep going.
Delta 7673, speed 270 knots.
This is where I ignore him. Elevation, by the way, Charlotte Airport is 748.
Contact Atlanta Center on 124.425.
Atlanta Center, Delta 7673 evening, descending through flight level 220.
Delta 7673, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Wow, that is beautiful, isn't it? We're getting down below the standard. We should be getting a little indicator to switch over. Usually it happens around 18,000. Yeah, there it goes. 2997. It's gone up to 2998 now. This is the prettiest time of the day to land in Charlotte. It is. It's just beautiful. I have to admit, North Carolina is just beautiful to begin with. It's a beautiful place. Time in flight is 1 hour and 6 minutes. And remember, we've come all the way from Newark, New Jersey. It's pretty good. We are 54 nautical miles outside of Charlotte. Have we made it to is it Stafford Airport yet? Is it here? It is not. That's Grassfield. Okay.
Delta 7673, Atlanta Center, contact Charlotte approach on 125.35.
Switching to Charlotte approach on 125. Charlotte approach Delta 7673 evening, descending through 15,000.
Delta 7673, Charlotte approach, good evening Charlotte. Altimeter 29.908, expect the ILS runway 18 left approach into Charlotte.
That may be Stafford.
Altimeter 29.908, expecting the ILS runway 18 left approach.
I think it is. That's that there. I think is a Stafford Airport. See if I can get it on my screen.
Charlotte approach, Catbird 104. Requesting ILS.
That is. That's Lexington, Davidson County. 6 and 4. Let me take a look at those. We're getting close to the 10,000 mark, which is time to go landing lights on. All right, lights are full. Right, we're lit up. And our distance to airport right now is probably about 33 nautical miles.
Traffic in sight, Catbird 104. Traffic in sight, Catbird 104.
Catbird 104, contact Charlotte.
This has to be Concord.
Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Maybe. I don't know. That'll be okay. So now we're about to transition to our approach.
Delta 7673, proceed direct QED, descend and maintain 3000, altimeter 29.908 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 18 left approach.
Proceed direct QED, descend and maintain 3000, altimeter 29.908, cleared for the ILS runway 18 left approach. Delta 7673.
That was nice of him, because that sets us right up for approach. As soon as we get below 250, in fact, let's go ahead and at QED we're at 176, where it's time for us to get down. We're going to flaps 1 right now. We're close to our descent altitude we need to be, so we're good. We are going to be adding some additional drag, and I'm going to go ahead and bring landing gear down, and just probably about another 2 or 3 nautical miles. Actually, no, we're okay. I don't see a need for it now, because we're already about at our 3,000 foot altitude we need to be at for QED, and so we'll be fine.
2,500.
And our current flaps is 5. We're at flaps 15, and I did break out that last flap just a hair early, but it was fine. We're good.
Delta 7673, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
Switching to Charlotte Tower on 118.1, Delta 76. Charlotte Tower, Delta 7673, evening. We're established on the ILS for runway 18 left approach.
Delta 7673, Charlotte Tower, roger, continue approach.
Hello, Charlotte.
Charlotte Tower, American 506, holding short, runway 18 center.
And we're on the localizer. And Command B is active.
Delta 7673, Charlotte Tower, wind 150 at 4. Runway 18 left, cleared to land.
Runway 18 left, cleared to land. Delta 7673.
And flaps are 40. We're at 40 at 149 knots. Our VREF is VREF plus 5. That makes it 149. So we'll touch down at 149. Out to your left, you see the beautiful city of Charlotte. And my throttle.
1,000 feet, stabilized, physical approach altitude set.
Charlotte Tower, American 5272, ILS 36 right.
American 5272, Charlotte Tower, roger, continue approach.
American 5272, roger. Borderline 36 right, American 5272.
This is a beautiful airport, and this is a Nimbus airport, very well done, very well done. So right now I'm allowing autopilot to like ILS to bring me in while I have full control of the throttle. So no, I haven't taken back the throttle from them.
200. Approaching minimums.
Continue.
100. Minimum.
That's a beautiful runway.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Delta 7673, welcome to Charlotte. Contact ground on 121.8.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the
Charlotte
gate
ground, Delta
and turned off the seatbelt
7673.
sign.
Evening, we've cleared
This will
runway
be your
18
one and
left and are
only
ready to taxi
indication
to
that
the
it's
gate.
safe for you to get up and move about the cabin.
Okay, we got off the runway.
Please be reminded
Delta
to use caution when
7673,
opening
Charlotte
your
ground,
cabins.
taxi to E35B via
Article
Charlie 4, Charlie, Charlie 12. Good day.
Given how
Delta
you
5 Bravo via Charlie 4, Charlie, Charlie 12, Delta 7673.
However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing a SkyMiles account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim, any other information, a Uniform Delta agent meeting this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
Charlotte, Grand American 1007, request taxi, runway 18, center.
Pilot Club 1407, pushback approved. Contact ramp on 119.9er for tug assistance.
This is, once again, this is the Nimbus Airport. So some of the texture, color, everything about it, it's just very well done. I must say, it's very well done. We're heading right now to the main terminal. The Air National Guard's going to be out to our right up here, and we're going to the left. You see the other tower over there. Recently, I have had a problem finding an open gate at times, and I'm not really kind of complaining, but I love the busyness of the airport. I love the full airport. So this has been nice.
American 1007, contact tower on 118.1 for further instructions.
Bandit 1, looking for clearance to take off and go to Charlotte Motor Speedway.
All right. Well, let me gate still. It will. Okay. I'll take that. All right. So I just learned that that if when I pull my aircraft up and there's not a single gate available, I get priority, and it will turn that gate over to me. That's good. That's a big help. What did it not like? It didn't like I was offline. It didn't like that from VATSIM, but I was on Say Intentions. So it took off 2 points for offline and max climb, my feet per minute, and my max pitch. I don't know. Was I 20? I guess okay. So takeoff. I got full credit for takeoff. Climb is good. Descent, I got a good descent. It took off 1 point on approach for what? I don't know. It says 19 of wait 10 approach 10 of 10. Okay, that's good. Distance, landing distance. What was wrong with my landing distance? Okay. In any case, I'll take it. All right, now that we've submitted our information, we're going to turn our lights back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare to stand for departure.
And let's go watch our landing. There we go. Tax on it. All right. Good flight. Good landing. So I guess we'll see you on